This is serious. It's Monday, October 21st, 2024. It is. I don't know what year it is anymore. The year's almost up. Like now I'm finally catching up. This is the SOS show at James Lott Jr. I'm James Lott Jr., super organizer here on JLJ Media and Super Organizer LLC. As you saw in the title, I am talking loudly to you because this is something, and this is something for new organizers, newer organizers, and people who are not organizers. But first, I would my thanks and gratitude. Thanks and gratitude to my Steelers this one. Steelers who are doing very well in the NFC North. My team, football, love it. You got football fans, great. And it matches my backgrounds. So I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to a couple of my clients. I don't need to say their names right now, but just they are people who are just wonderful friends also. And we are really getting work done. So I love it. They believe in me and we're getting our work done and I believe in them. And it's a very reciprocal transactional relationship. I love it. Okay. So I'm not going to name the name of this person, but it's somebody in my life. And I'm going to use just for story purposes to prove a point that I'm trying to make. And that is hoarding disorder, hoarding issue, hoarding what temperament, whatever words you want to use after the word hoarding, gathering, what is it? What do they call it? Rat packing, all the different words over the years they've used. It's a real sickness. It's a real thing that sometimes I'm finding out in some cases the person really doesn't want to feel that way and they can't help themselves. So they have to get help. But for you newer organizers and people who are not in the business, just go, just throw everything away, it'll be fine. Or just why well, it's not real, all this stuff, and it gets angry and it's really this real thing. And so today, I mean, it's so insidious in a way that's like you're like, what? This morning, I was with a client. I'm able to tell the story, so I'm not going to say the name. I'm allowed to tell the story. And we're going to order breakfast for them. They were hungry. We're going to order breakfast. And so we look at McDonald's. It's the closest, the quickest. It's breakfast time. McDonald's breakfast is great for my reasons. We're looking at the schedule, and yes, food prices have gone up. It just have. I mean, they have. Yes, and when you order through like things like DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats, all these charges associated with it. Now, for me, I'm on DoorDash, and when I pay this thing once a month, I think it's like $9.99 a month, and all my delivery fees are cut. So I have no delivery fees, no matter what. My service fees are cut in half. I guess all these perks and things. So I think so. They say that you do a subscription once a month or once a year or whatever, yearly. You get all these perks. So a lot of my stuff actually does go down. Well, this person doesn't have any of that on there. I think they have Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever. They don't have that. So for me, I said, okay, this person does have money. Okay, can spend $4, $5, $10, $20 for breakfast. We were saying they want egg muffin and they want hash browns. The drink was so important. But I said it's actually cheaper to do the combo, which is just cheaper. And you get a drink. Why not? We always drink. You think of something to drink. And they have a huge selection of drinks, so you can get whatever you want. So it costs about $10. Well, this person flipped out. And I was like, well, never mind. And so they were also on that person's, I think it was Uber Eats or whatever, they're offering a special of 2 egg McMuffins, buy one, get one free for $5. Yes, that's a great deal. I mean, that's a totally great deal. But you're not going to, I mean, so you want to say you want tomorrow, that's fine. So that's fine. But you said you really wanted hash browns. Now, hash browns by themselves on that app was around $4. Yeah, it's low. I mean, but that's how it went. That's how it is nowadays. Nowadays, you don't have that anymore. And so I said, well, so you could buy one free. That is still $10. You actually get an extra. Actually, the deal is you get 2 egg McMuffins for $5, and that you actually or whatever size Yeah, breakfast for tomorrow. It's your hash brown today, breakfast for today. Uh, you don't need the drink. It's good. Like, it's good. No, I don't want to spend that money. And they really, and they went, I'm like, why are you denying yourself hash browns? It's $4 or in the combo, whatever it is. Like, why? I mean, you said you really want them. So like, and they were so, I saw their demeanor change. You see how they just, because a regular person who doesn't have that issue, let's go, we either say it's just all too much. I can't spend it. I'm not going to do it. Or I'm going to do it. It's hash brown. So it gets me $10. Okay. So it sucks. I'm going to get it. But this person went all around, be like, no, I'm not gonna spend $10 on this, and it's $5 for this, and then and she went, I don't need hash browns, I'm not, and they went to a whole diatribe, like, well, I do have the, I can make hash browns myself, I should have, and then I can make my own food. Why am I ordering? And it went to a whole spiral over just ordering something from McDonald's, it coming, you eat it, life goes on, or going in the kitchen, making your food, and life goes on. But it was a whole half hour situation that came out of it. And I felt bad. And so someone was getting mad, right? I felt bad for them. I just like, wow, they're having this really, and there's something blocking, there's this internal conflict happening that's kind of like, that's really, in my mind, it's not that serious. You just don't get it or get it. Like, it's not really, but, and see why I bring up the hoarding thing is this person's a hoarder. So I'm in the house. Meanwhile, a package comes. They order something online for like $25 that they don't, like, literally don't need. It's not anything you need. They saw a deal. It's something that could be used by someone. Like, no one asked for it. No one says they needed it. It could be useful. So they saw the deal. They bought it. So that's why I bring it. So that's why I bring that up. It's like, so this whole thing, and then she went into the whole thing about I don't have any money to say. I'm just saying money I used to have now, money, and so this whole thing starts to swirl and swirl and swirl, and you're like, but if you're hungry and you want a hash brown, you would have a hash brown. Hash browns are $30. And the other answer would be, right, don't buy that thing. No one's asked for it. No one needs it. No one, yeah, eventually somebody will take it and get it and it'll get used and great, but no one really needs it or anything. No one asked for it, but this is a food item. You're hungry. So you see what I'm saying? It's like, but it's a real thing. It's like, wow, so you say you have no money or not the same money you used to have, yet you'll spend at Dollar Tree or somewhere or Dollar General or Family Dollar and spend $30 on stuff. Yeah, because it's all a dollar or two. Yet this hash brown over here, that's $4 that you really could use, and it will give you sustenance, and you will live. You have to eat to live. It's a real thing, and you can almost laugh too, but it's not funny. This is serious. This is not funny. And to watch them twist themselves in a pretzel and get upset and just kind of cut and cut themselves out, I'm like, it's that decision making that's so backwards. You're like, that's not good. It's not good at all. Like, just get the goddamn, hash brown. So I'm just telling you. So for me, as a professional, I usually don't work with hoarders. So I kind of stopped doing that. It's just not. It's above my pay grade and my patience and everything. And I just think it's for most part, there are people who do it who do it better. I think you need some kind of psychiatry, some kind of counseling in addition to that, because it is a mental thing. It's not just I'm disorganized. I didn't throw away those old socks from high school. There's something about hoarding money, hoarding thoughts, hoarding opinions, hoarding feelings, as well as hoarding items, gathering stuff, hoarding. There is something to be said about that, and um, and sometimes for the outside eye, we're like, well, why did you spend money on that but not this? When this to us, it seems like that's more important than that, or that's more immediate than that, or that will give you more play. But but almost in some ways, it's still all connected. It's all. I'm not going to go into a whole clinical thing on you on this because you'll be bored out of your minds. but it's like, but it's very much like there's it's all connected. And so I just feel bad for the person because like because I think it's because there's something that's not clicking for them that's able to make them go, oh, man, I'm gonna have this McDonald's. And it's like, because other things you start thinking, okay, well, you spend $20 a day. Yeah, it seems like expensive, but you make your next two meals you make from home. Or last time, what was the last time you went out? You didn't go out, you haven't eaten out in like a week or two? Well, one $20 meal, one $4 hash brown is not going to kill your budget. Not going to break the bank. Like it really isn't. So it's kind of like there's this. I guess like you can also make deals with yourself. But see, that's not it. And that's why I'm gonna tell organizers you can't even do that to when a person is like that. That's not even we're not even they're not even at that stage. That's the management stage. That's like the barter system we do sometimes. Some of us do. Like I would cheat meal or I do this. They're not even there. That's not even it because it's not about the meal. It's not really about that hash brown. It's not about the hash brown. It's somehow there's a whole science in there. I don't have all the answers, of course, because every person is different and every person's psyche is different. But it can range from the perception of just of I don't want to pay for food like that anymore to I'm afraid that's just gonna make my money go fast. I mean, there's a lot of things you can go into it and that. When for some of us who are just the lay person and just like our civilians, you just go, yeah, I just want to order McDonald's for a week, or I just for them it's like, but it's not about the hash brown. It really isn't. And I said the word hash brown 20 times today. So you'll probably never want to hear that word ever again. But it's not about the hash brown. It's much deeper. The hash brown, that situation brings it up. It could have been Burger King. It could have been again car wash. It could be anything else. It could be wanting to throw away something. Should we throw this away? And the meltdown happens. It's not pretty when a meltdown happens. It's not pretty, and I feel for everyone who has that. But I just want to say for the newer organizers, there's NAPO.net, there's ICD, there's a bunch of places that work with that and can give you tools and teach you things on how to handle people like that who are going through that. There's some great organizations, so you try those. It's tough, and it's tough. I'm James Lott Jr. A lot of help.com is the website. There's a page called Super Organizer. Check that out. A blog comes out every day. Also, Super Organizer show is on every social media platform. Check that out there. I will see you next time.